Welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss problems based on circular motion. ఈ వీడియోను మొదటిసారిగా చూసేవారు దయచేసి లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. మీ యొక్క అమూల్యమైన అభిప్రాయాలను తప్పక మా కామెంట్ సెక్షన్లో తెలియచేయండి. Let us go to the today's session, problems based on circular motion. This question, a particle moves in a circle of radius 20 centimeters with a speed of 10 meters per second. Find the angular velocity. So in this question, they given r is equals to 20 centimeters and speed they given as 10 meters per second. Converting into meters, 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Now we are finding the angular velocity. So angular velocity is equals to that is omega is equal to question mark v is equals to r omega. Omega is equals to formula v by r. Substituting values, v nothing but 10, r nothing but 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 to the power of minus 2 going in the numerator, that is 10 square by 20. 2 0 0 cancel. Here 1 by 2 or here 100. 10 square nothing but 100. 100 by 2. 2 ones are 250 is a. So 50 radians per second. So omega, therefore final answer omega is equal to 50 radians per second. This is the final answer. Angular velocity omega is equal to 50 radians per second. They given r is equal to 20 centimeters, v is equal to 10 meters per second. Converting into centimeters to meters, 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. Angular velocity is equal to question mark. V is equals to r omega. Omega is nothing but angular velocity. Omega is equal to v by r. Substituting v value as 10 and r 20 in 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 to the power of minus 2 going in the numerator plus 2. 10 into 10 square by 20. Here 0 0 cancel. 2 is there. Here 10 square nothing but 100. 100 by 2. 2 1 is 250 is. So angular velocity we are getting omega is equals to 50 radians per second. Next we will go to the next question. A particle travels in a circle of radius 20 centimeters at a speed that uniformly increases. If the speed changes from 5 meters per second to 6 meters per second in 2.0 seconds, find the angular acceleration. So first let us go to the solution. Here they are asking that find the angular acceleration. They given r is equals to 20 centimeters. Converting into meters, that is 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. And they given v1 is equals to 5 meters per second and v2 is equals to 6 meters per second. First we have to calculate omega 1 and omega 2. Omega 1 is equal to v1 by r, that is equals to v1 nothing but 5 by r nothing but 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2. And then this becomes 10 to the power of minus 2 in the numerator, it becomes 10 square by 20, that is 500 by 20. And then omega 2 is equals to v2 by r. v2 nothing but 6, r nothing but 20 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Again this becomes 10 square by 20, that is equal to 600 by 20. Now we are calculating angular acceleration. Angular acceleration is equals to, after that we are calculating omega 2 minus omega 1 is equals to omega 2 nothing but 600 by 20 omega 1 nothing but 500 by 20. So that is equals to 600 minus 500, 100 by 20. That is equals to 21 ja 25 ja. So angular acceleration we are finding. Before that we are finding the omega 2 minus omega 1, that is equals to 5. So now we are calculating angular acceleration is equals to omega 2 minus change in angular velocity omega 2 minus omega 1 by t. Omega 2 minus omega 1 we are getting 5. T they given as 2.0 seconds, that is nothing but 2 seconds. 2 1 ja 2, 2.5 ja. So angular acceleration we are getting 2.5 radians by second square. This is the final answer. Angular acceleration is equals to 2.5 radians per second square. We'll go to the next question. Third one, find the magnitude of the linear acceleration of a radius 10 centimeters with uniform speed and completing the circle of 4 seconds. So let us go to the solution. Now we have to calculate here magnitude of linear acceleration. So R is equals to they given 10 centimeters and they given t is equals to 4 seconds. T is equal to 4 seconds and you have to calculate find the magnitude of linear acceleration. You have to calculate. First we have to find distance traveled. So first calculate the distance traveled. Distance traveled is equals to 2 pi r. Here they given as uniform speed completing the circle. Circumference of circle gives the complete distance. So we are taking 2 pi r. 2 pi r nothing but circumference of the circle. That gives distance traveled. So 2 into pi into r nothing but 10. So this is the distance traveled value. Now we are finding the linear speed. After calculating linear speed, then you have to calculate linear acceleration. So linear speed v is equals to distance by time, that is 2 pi r, 2 into pi into 10 by t nothing but they given 4 seconds. T next step 2 into pi into 10 by t nothing but 4 we are substituting and 2 1 ja 2 2 ja 2 1 ja 2 5 ja. So linear speed is equals to we are getting, that is v is equals to 5 pi centimeter per second. Now we are finding the linear acceleration. Linear acceleration is equals to linear acceleration a is equals to formula v square by r. Substituting the value, a is equals to v nothing but 5 pi whole square by r they given as 10. 5 pi whole square nothing but 5 square root 25 pi square by 10. 25 by 10 decimal representation we are getting 2.5 pi square centimeter per second square. This is the value of linear acceleration, 2.5 pi square centimeter per second square. So this acceleration is directed towards the center of the circle. Okay, next we will go to the next question. Fourth question, a particle moves in a circle of radius 1.0 centimeters with a speed given by v is equals to 2t, where v is in centimeters per second and t is in seconds. Here they given three questions in this. First one, we have to calculate radial acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 1 second. The second question, find the tangential acceleration at t is equal to 1 second. The third one, find the magnitude of net acceleration at t is equals to 1 second. So let us go to the solution. In these three questions are there. First we will calculating first one. Let us go to the first one. Let us discuss one by one. Now first one I am discussing finding the radial acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 1 second. So radial acceleration, or we can calling as the centripetal acceleration at t is equals to 1 second we are calculating. So we can calling as either AC or AR. AC nothing but centripetal acceleration, or AR nothing but radial acceleration. This nothing but centripetal acceleration. AC nothing but centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration. AR nothing but radial acceleration. Okay, next AR is equals to AR or AS is equals to V square by R. V they given as 2t. So here they given as V is equals to 2t. Substituting in the place of V, 2t whole square by R is equals to, they given R is 1 centimeter. So they given R is equal to 1.0 or 1 centimeter. So substituting R value 1. So we are getting 2t whole square nothing but 4t square. T is equals to what we have substitute 1. 1 whole square nothing but 4. 4 into 1 4 by 1. So AR is equals to, we are getting 4 centimeter per second square. This is the first answer. Radial acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 1 second is 4 centimeter per second square. That is AR. AR is equal to V square by R. V square nothing but 2t whole square by R. T value 1, R value 1. Substituting these two values and we are getting 2 square nothing but 4. T square 1. 1 square how much? 1. So 4 into 1 1. 4 into 1 4. 4 by 1 4. So AR is equals to, finally we are getting 4 centimeter per second square. And next we have to calculate tangential acceleration at t is equals to 1 second. Now we are finding the tangential acceleration at t is equals to same 1 second. So now we are finding the AT nothing but tangential acceleration, that is differentiation of V nothing but here linear velocity. So that is equals to, they given as d by dt of V, they given as 2t. Differentiation of d by dt of t same dx by x. So d by dt 1, dt by dt gets cancelled, we are getting 2. So 2 centimeter per second square. So therefore tangential acceleration we are getting 2 centimeter per second square. And the third one, we are finding the magnitude of net acceleration. Now we are finding the magnitude of net acceleration. That is A is equals to square root of, this also we are finding at t is equal to 1 second. A r square plus a t square. We can write it as ac square plus at square. Or here a r square already we calculated 2 we are getting. So square root of 2 square plus 80 nothing but here also 2 we are getting, AR we are getting not 2, we are getting 4 whole square. So here we had substitute in the place of AR 4 square and 80 here 2 square, that is equals to 4 square nothing but 16, 2 square 4, that is equals to root of 20, that is equals to this can be written as 20. 20 nothing but 4 into 5 you can write, root 4 2 root 5, so 2 root 5 centimeter per second square. This is the magnitude of net acceleration. Now here we are finding first tangential acceleration at t is equal to 1 second. At is equals to dv by dt, d by dt of v nothing but they given in the question 2t, so dt by dt nothing but 1, so 2 centimeter per second square, 2t nothing but 2, so 2 centimeters per second square. So we are getting tangential acceleration at is equals to 2 centimeters per second square. And the third one we are calculating magnitude of net acceleration, that is A is equal to, formula for this is A is equal to square root of AR square plus AT square. AR just now we calculated, that is AR is equals to 4 centimeters per second square. So here 82 centimeter per second square. Substituting the values, 4 square plus 2 square. 4 square how much? 16. 2 square 4. 16 plus 4 how much? 20. 20 can be done as 4 into 5. Root 4 how much? 2. So 2 root 5 centimeter per second square. This is the magnitude of net acceleration. Final answer. Okay, next we will go to the next question. In this question, they given a particle moves in a circle of radius 0.5 meters with a linear speed of 2 meters per second. Then its angular speed is. Here we have to calculate angular speed. They given, let us go to the solution. They given as r is equals to 0.5 meters and they given v as 2 meters per second. Here we have to calculate angular speed. So angular speed omega is equals to v by r. V nothing but here they given 2 by 0.5. 0.5 can be written as 5 by 10. So 10 to the 20. 20 by 5. So angular speed is equals to, we are getting angular speed is equals to 20 by 5. 5 1 ja, 5 4 ja. So that is equals to 4 radians per second. This is the final answer. They given r 0.5 and linear speed 2 meters per second. Here we have to calculate angular speed. Angular speed is equals to v by r. V is 2 and r is 0.5. Decimal representation we are writing 0.5 can be written as 5 by 10. 10 to the 20. 20 by 5. So 20 by 5 nothing but 5 1 ja, 5 4 ja. So angular speed we are getting 4 radians per second. Next we will go to the next question. Sixth one, find the frequency of hour hand of a clock. Let us go to the solution. Here frequency you have to calculate. Reciprocal of time period gives frequency. So time period is equals to, here they given hour hand of a clock 12 hours. 12 into, here 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. So that is equals to 0 0 and 12 6 72 and 12 3 36 plus 7, that is 430, that is 43,200. So frequency is equals to, this is the value of this is t, time taken for hour hand of a clock 43,200 seconds. So frequency here we have to calculate. Frequency is equal to 1 by t. 1 by 4 3200. So that is equals to, after division we are getting 2.31 into 10 to the power of 5 per second. Okay, this is the frequency of hour hand of a clock. Next we will go to the next question, that is seventh one. Next question, seventh one. The speed of a particle moving in a circle of radius 2 meters varies with the time t as v is equal to t square, where t is in second and v is in meters per second. Here meters per second. Find the net acceleration at t is equals to 2 seconds. Let us go to the solution. Here they given r is equals to 2 meters and they given v is equals to t square. First we have to calculate linear speed v is equals to linear speed v at t is equals to 2 seconds. First we have to calculate v is equals to t square, t nothing but 2 whole square. So v is equal to, we are getting 4 meters per second. Linear speed v is equals to 4 meters per second. And then we are calculating radial acceleration. Radial acceleration AR is equals to, radial acceleration AR is equals to v square by r. V square nothing but 4 whole square by r. R they given as here 2 meters. So 2. V square nothing but 16 by 2. 2 ones are 2 8s. So acceleration AR is equals to, next we are getting AR. AR nothing but radial acceleration, that is 16 by 2. 2 ones are 2 8 16. So we are getting 8 meters per second square. And next we have to calculate tangential acceleration. The tangential acceleration is equals to, tangential acceleration is equals to, that is AT. AT is equals to dv by dt, that is d by dt of v they given as t square. It is in the formation of d by dx of x power n. We know that here, since d by dx of x power n is equals to n into x power n minus 1, we are using the formula. So t square nothing but d by dt of t square nothing but 2 into t. Differentiation of t square is 2t. This is a tangential acceleration. Tangential acceleration at t is equals to 2 seconds. Now we are finding tangential acceleration at t is equals to 2 seconds is at is equals to 2 into t, that is 2 into 2, that is equals to 4 meters per second. Now next we are finding the net acceleration of the particle. Now first AR is equals to, we are getting 8 meters per second square and AT is equals to 4 meters per second. By using these two values we have to calculate net acceleration. Net acceleration of particle at t is equals to 2 seconds is a is equals to square root of ar square plus a t square. Ar square plus a t square. Substituting the values, A are nothing but 8 square, 8 nothing but 4 square. So that is equals to 8 square 64 plus 16. That is equals to root of 80. 64 plus 16 80. So 80 is equals to tangential acceleration, or A you can write. A is equals to root 80 meters per second square. This is the final answer. First we should calculate AR, that is radial acceleration, by using the formula V square by R, and we are getting 8 meters per second square. And then tangential acceleration AT, we are getting 4 meter per second square. After getting these two values, then we have to calculate net acceleration of the particle at 2 seconds. This is a yes, time unit for time, seconds. 2 seconds is A is equal to square root of AR square plus AT square, that is square root of 8 square plus 4 square. 8 square nothing but 64, 4 square is 16, root 80. So net acceleration A is equal to root 80 meters per second square. Okay, thanks for watching this video.